Hello and welcome to Jay's Hot Guitar Tips. Today's hot tip is going to show you a much better, easier way to play the relative minor chord.
Ooh, it's a hot tip. Hot tip.
Now, if you're in the key of G, for example, the relative minor chord is E minor. How often does a G go to an E minor? G, E minor, all the time, right?
I'm sorry, what?
All right, so I done some fact checking and I listened to about 5,000 songs over the last week, and I can say that G to E minor does not happen all the time. It happens sometimes, very rarely. In fact, some songs didn't even happen at all. Wasn't even a G, wasn't even an E minor in some songs. I couldn't believe it. It doesn't happen all the time.
Now, for playing chords and you're playing bar chords, your G, so in third position using the E shape, what are you going to do for your E minor chord? Well, you're going to go down to your open position E minor, perhaps. Maybe. Or you're going to jump all the way up to seventh position and play your bar chord E minor with the root note on the A string using the A minor shape.
Maybe.
So you would have... Sounds all right, but it's a big jump. There's got to be a better way of doing it. Well, there is, and it's this. Believe it or not, there's only one note difference between a G chord and an E minor chord.
What the hell?
So what am I doing there? Right, well, for the E minor chord, my second finger stays on the G string, that's at G4. My third finger goes to D5, which is where the fourth finger was, and the fourth finger goes to B5, and your first finger still covers the top E string at the third fret. You can keep the whole bar down, but you mustn't play these bottom two strings. It's no longer an E minor chord if you do. But you can still keep that down to make the change easier between the G and the E minor.
Would be.
This is even easier if you're playing your G rather than a full bar chord shape, if you're using what you might think of as the F shape from down here in first position. Then you can change from a G to E minor just by adding your fourth finger on the B string at the fifth fret. G, E minor.
Wow.
The E minor is in first inversion. And you do this anywhere. So if you're doing F, F to D minor back here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And remember, you never know when Jay's hot tip will be coming.
Hot tip.